Hello, this is TK. Just gonna do a quick little podcast recording of sorts. Not sure why, but I'm just in the mood to do that. Well, gonna talk about a few things. One, I've been enjoying my summer. It's been a real blast. Been doing lots of artwork. Feeling kind of productive at the moment. I guess I'm kind of having a chibi spam, so sorry about that to my deviant art friends and all kinds of other things. It's just I felt like drawing chibis and kittens. Lots and lots of kittens. Anyway, getting a little derp. Happening recently, my brother's birthday was on the 12th, so we celebrated that, and there was lots of cake and other derp things. We also got to saw Despicable Me 2. That was actually a pretty nice movie. I really liked it. Other things that happened in life is that happening today, yay, I got some birthday presents. I'm getting a few birthday presents. Because my birthday is August, and exactly 1 week later on the 19th, I'm going back to school, so, yeah. I got these kind of really adorable minion things. It's like they talk, and you can move their heads around, and they do stuff, or whatever. It's kind of really cool. I really like them. Today I got, actually a few days ago, I got this Minecraft beanie, which I really like. It has a creeper face on it, and I drew a chibi of myself wearing the beanie and stuff, so yeah, that's cool. And today my mom bought me from downtown Disney, because we live in Florida and whatnot, but anyway, from downtown Disney, I like the Tokidoki Marvel stuff, and it's like I have this jacket that I happen to be wearing now. I wear it all the time. I've been having it for 2 years, and it's like it just has a Spider-Man Tokidoki chibi and go with this other Tokidoki chibi, and they're both eating sushi, and I have a Spider-Man crawling. But yeah, my mom got me another one of those jackets. It's a little different in style, and I like it. And there's a shirt with it too, so I was like, cool, I got new clothes, and happy. I'm not gonna overwear that jacket because this one's my favorite jacket, but that one's gonna be like my nice jacket, so I can go out with it. And I sound a little derp because I had this jacket for like 2 years almost now, and I had no idea that there is a little Spider-Man chibi that crawls up your shoulder. It's like I had no idea that was on the jacket. It's like I had this jacket forever, and it's like I finally notice it and look at it, and I'm like, holy crap, there's a chibi on my back. It's extremely adorable, but I had no idea. So yeah, 2 years of derp. In other news, recently me and my mom went to the mall. We kind of went to A2Z Toys. It was a toy store and stuff, and they sell all kinds of toys and stuff. They had Minecraft stuff there, and that was where I got the beanie. But they also had something that is kind of a movie called Pacific Rim. Pacific Rim is a really cool movie if you're into the mechas and the monsters, and it was like badassery everywhere and beautiful graphics and whatnot. Do not, a little thing, if you're like me, and I hate really loud things, bring some earbuds so you can at least dull out some of the noise, because in the IMAX version, it is so loud when you watch that movie. It gave me a headache in the end. It's like my brain was completely turned to mush. But yeah, anyway, in the toy store, there had Pacific Rim figures, which I found freaking awesome. I was looking for AVP figures because I love AVP, but they didn't have any. But I did see Pacific Rim, and they didn't have Gypsy Danger, which kind of sucks. They had the other one, which was from the Chinese group. I forgot the name of that one. And also the Kaiju, which was, I think, Knifehead. So we got that from my brother, and I got the beanie, and we kind of just walked around the mall for a little while, just looking at stuff. And I remembered that this was the mall that had the Wasabi place, which Wasabi is this cute little modern sushi thing, and they have all the conveyor belt thing for the sushi. And it was like, I found that really cool because normally you don't see those around in Florida, but now I guess you do. And it's like you just see the little conveyor belt holding all the little sushi plates, and it goes around and around, and it's really cool. I like that you could start seeing more of a mixed culture thing, because it's just really interesting to see that kind of stuff and interact with that kind of stuff. And there was other things in mind. Oh yeah, I was inside of It's like we walked back to a certain area, and I know that there was a Mac store in this particular area, but right next to the Mac store, they added a Microsoft store. And I had no idea about the Microsoft store, so me and my mom went inside to look at all the Microsoft stuff, and I saw all kinds of tablets, lots of little tablets and little attachments to the tablets so you can turn it into a little laptop, Windows phone. I was like, with that. But to the touchscreen desktop computers. Now those, I like the touchscreen desktop computers because those actually have use to me for the Windows 8. I have a thing with Windows 8. It's like I was messing around with it and it was really cool, all these shortcuts and stuff with all the touchscreen, the monitor and whatnot, and it was really interactive and it would be fun actually. The issue with Windows 8 with me is that unless you have that touch screen thing, which is like if it's a tablet or a touch screen monitor, when it's expensive as hell, but it's like if you have it, then Windows 8 isn't that bad because it makes sense to have that quick shortcut format to me. It's like all you do is just touch and then you're right there. It makes a lot more sense to me when it has that quick format. If it doesn't have the touch abilities, Windows 8 can be a pain in the butt. Because even though the shortcuts is still nice when you use your mouse, you can get very confused about it. Yeah, so when you don't have the touchscreen capabilities, it can be kind of annoying. And you have to click to go into desktop mode, because you can go into desktop mode. Once you're in desktop mode, you have to figure out how to add all the shortcuts to all the stuff there. And the thing is, you sign in, because you actually have to do a sign-in thing so you can just access your stuff in the very beginning of when you start the computer, which I find kind of annoying, because then you're kind of stuck with Microsoft and they don't give you a choice. You really have to sign in and connect with their stuff so that you could just use your computer. I kind of find that annoying. So you first have to sign in, and then you have the giant shortcut screen, and it gets a little confusing. And if you're kind of like in my family, we're not used to the Xbox shortcut format or whatever, because we're not Xbox people, it's kind of annoying. And so it's like, yeah, the shortcuts, they're fine. The majority of the shortcuts you even use, rather use the desktop, use Internet Explorer. My dad likes to do all kinds of other stuff, and it's kind of particular. And it's just like, it's a complicated process just to use his computer in a way that's similar to at least Windows 7, because we love Windows 7. Windows 7 is awesome, and I prefer to get Windows 7 over anything else if I could. And if I had to get a new laptop, I would prefer to just downgrade to Windows 7, even if it costs a bit extra money. I will have to save up like crazy for it, but I want Windows 8. It's just, it would take a really long time for me to get used to that format. And another thing is that if you're an art person, you need a plugin to use your Wacom tablets, because if you have an older Wacom tablet, like I have the Bamboo Create tablet, it's a very nice medium-sized tablet, I need a plugin so I can use it in Windows 8, which sucks, because it's just extra stuff. It's like you have to get accustomed and transition to this new thing, and that makes you unable to use certain programs, because sometimes you have older programs on your computer and it's not compatible with Windows 8. So yeah, it's for games and stuff that I guess it's not that bad because it's a better system, but not all games are Windows 8 compatible yet either, or I don't know. I haven't been kind of in-depth in that. But it's just a lot of stuff involving Windows 8 that's like, you either determined to just go through it with all the complications and whatnot and get used to this new thing, or you just deal with what you have now. And I love my laptop. It's lasted me about 5+ years. It used to be a Vista, and then we upgraded to Windows 7, and it's been doing me great. I just don't want it dying on me, because I really don't want to switch a computer. It's really nice computer. It's kind of my baby, and I'm just not ready to kind of think about getting a new one. I know I'd have to eventually. My laptop's gonna last forever, but I'm gonna try my best to have it live as long as possible. Anyway, on the thoughts of gaming, I haven't been able to play many games recently. Kind of sucks. I do wish to play more games, but I get more interested in my artwork than really into my gaming. On that note, there's a few games I've seen going around that I really want to kind of get, but But again, life, money issues, etc. We're an okay family. It's not that we're poor. We're not poor. I know we're not poor. It's just we've been dealing with transitions of getting new jobs and new schedules and whatnot. So, yeah. And I've been trying to get some commissions so I can be able to do stuff and so forth. But yeah, there's a few games out there that I really want to kind of get into and want to get. But again, some of these games are not available for certain consoles. Like me and my brother, when we were young, we loved Pikmin. Pikmin was fun, and Pikmin 2. But we can't play Pikmin 3, even though we would really love to, because it's for the Wii U, and we cannot afford that kind of thing right now. Can't even afford to go to Minecon. Minecon is in Orlando this year. It's gonna, I don't hope this is not a spoiler thing, but I guess a lot of know this anyway. It's gonna be at the Orlando Orange County Convention Center. It's really why I go there for MegaCon all the time. We just didn't go this year because we couldn't afford it. And the rumors are it's gonna be $100 a person, like they did before. And I'm like, that's not possible for my family because that's $100. That's just insane. I'm not going for something that's $400. On a different note, though, but yeah, okay, on the top of Minecon. Minecons really cool and all that stuff, and I think it'd be very popular. It's on the international kind of things. They've been in Paris and all kinds of other places. And I know a lot of people would be more willing to go, will definitely buy those tickets. But I just can't. I personally cannot buy those tickets. It's just too much money for my family. I do wish I could go to a convention. Like, there's a convention in Chicago, which is Comic-Con. It's around my birthday, and I wish I could go. Really, really, really much I wish I could go. Because that would be a ton of fun, and I'd be so happy. But I can't, because it's money. Money, 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 money. I used to enjoy conventions, because it's something that my dad, and my brother, and our whole family started to get into. Just for every year at MegaCon, and we even went as costumes, making our own costumes really fun too. But it's like nowadays we can't kind of do that because it's just too much money. However, we're gonna try and save up money for the next MegaCon, which I'm gonna be really happy. Saving as much as possible would be good because I really want to go, and I'm gonna debate on starting to look for a local printing place and maybe get some of my artwork printed and see if I can start getting more into doing commissions and whatnot, because I do commissions on DeviantArt and so forth, and I have only a few people who know about it on YouTube, and I gotta post something about that on YouTube eventually. I just want to get more into doing something for money, because I know I have a few people who are actually interested in my commissions and will pay for it. It's just I haven't set up my another thing I have to get up is set up my PayPal and my bank account, so that way I can finally get a few of my commissions paid for, because I'm owed a little bit. But I'm not give me money kind of person. It's like, you can do it anytime when I'm able to get the money. But yeah, it's like, even though it's probably very slow for me to do commissions from people for literal money, it's nice to at least have the option there, because it's like I want to save up my little bit, because it's my kind of personal time. It's what I love to do. I love to do my artwork. I love to share my artwork. I love to make artwork for other people. It just makes me really happy. And it's just part of my personal goal is to one day be able to make animations and other things that is meant to entertain, because I want to make stories. I'm into making a lot of cool stories and sharing the stories and just inspiring and showing different ways of life, because I have a lot of stories, because I'm a overactive mind creativeness. My brain will think of a story every day if it's possible, but I try to prevent that. But yeah, it's just I really want to start sharing more of my creativity, and while making comics and stuff is an option, and making manga pages and stuff is an option, it's really hard for me to do that because I got school and I'm still in high school, and I won't have as much free time to do these kind of things until later on. So it's like once summer is over, I'm going to get really busy unless I kind of be a really smart person and get ahead of all my classes like a month ahead or something, because in the beginning it's all very easy and it gets really hard. I might do that. kind of contemplating it. But yeah, it's like I'm gonna have to be able to organize my time a bit better if I'm gonna do more stuff like that, because I want to be able to share my story on a consistent base and so forth. Because it's like right now I don't have a schedule, and I've been kind of having bad sleeping patterns, and I gotta get into a good sleeping pattern and waking up early before school starts, or else I'm gonna be completely dead when I'm starting school, and it's gonna suck. But yeah, another thing is that there's a whole bunch of uncertainties. It's like I hope to take a vocational after I finish my high school. But there's also a debate on possibly moving back to Colorado. Um, so the moving will kind of do a bit of a niche on my life, and I'd have to be away from my laptop for a while because no internet. No internet means no DeviantArt stuff and whatnot, and I'm normally on DeviantArt every day to at least update at least a little something, because I like to be a little bit as updated as possible. Another thing is I might be on using my YouTube more. While I kind of use it for gaming and art videos and so forth, I might start learning how to make animations, and I want to do some animations, but I'm just a young person and I'm unable to do a lot of things because I need to learn how to do it, and I have to have the time to learn these things, and that's just life for me. But I learned how to draw pretty nicely on my own, so it's like if I can learn how to draw, I can learn how to animate. I just gotta start getting better at doing it a certain way and doing certain things and so forth. So yeah, it's just part of life progression. I know once I'm a lot older and I have my other job, I want it to be medical transcribing. It's not a bad job. It's a good pay, and it's pretty helpful too. But yeah, having that kind of job is nice because it's more flexible for me, because it's all computer stuff and I'm pretty much on the computer all the time. Computer is my best friend. And after that, I can be able to do more artwork related things and probably do commissions as a side hobby job and whatnot. So yeah, it's like I'm just going to slowly progress and then eventually go into college, take computer courses and animation courses. And my mom says I have to have my side job as like the medical transcribing is my backup job to say for now. I might get a little bit better backup job along the way, because once I get older, it's just I have to have money to pay for my stuff, and also it's because the job of animation is not always easy. It's sometimes kind of difficult because not many people hire animations. I know it's very popular, but the dream of being able to make it into the animation world is really, really hard. And to me, a majority of people do it kind of standalone when they learn these things. Like they have their own YouTubing and YouTube animations, and they take their time with that. And I'm like, I probably would do that instead of trying to find an official job doing animations professionally, because I wouldn't be able to do that right away. I'd probably be doing my own thing, and then one day if someone actually wants me to do professionally and hire me to do that professionally, then I'd be more than happy to. It's like the same thing when someone asked me for a commission to do an artwork for the YouTube video, which was, his name is Lord Ugg on YouTube, and it was a Minecraft thing, and I was like, I thought that was pretty cool. It's like actually someone wanted me to make them artwork and pay me for it, and it's like if it's a possibility, then I might as well try it, because you never know. Life is kind of odd like that. It gives you opportunities that you don't expect, and doing these actual opportunities is what I really want to do. It's kind of like the dream job I have. It's my dream job, and I really want to do it. But anyways, for now, I'm kind of just going to focus on the little free time I have, enjoy it while I can, and focus on my academics. I probably get on once in a while on DeviantArt. I have to restrain myself because I need to focus on my academics, because DeviantArt is my addiction. It's a terrible, terrible addiction. I love it so much. Yeah, but school first. Finish school, get a job, then you can do all kinds of fun stuff and buy things you want to get. It's like I want to get Toon Boon, I want to get this and that, but I have no job, so I have no money, etc., etc. But yeah, so everyone's kind of busy planning in life, and nowadays it feels like it's getting faster and faster, and I'm like, I want time to slow down. I'm almost done with my free time. I only got a few weeks left, and I'm all sad about it. But I'm happy too, because then I can progress to the next stage of my life. And then when I'm done with that, I can level up and be a even more awesome derpy person. I've been a derp person for a long time, but not for too long. It was just for a while. Nah. Anyway, so I think that's about it. I don't really have much else to talk about other than I be doing some project stuff the last few days of my free time. I gotta talk with my collaborator about that and see if I could draw anything for him or help out with anything, because I've been disorganized myself and I'm like, I need to get on track. So yeah, I also might be doing some boredom stuff. Like I was watching this guy on YouTube called Domic, and he does this like animated life stories and whatnot. And I'm like, that sounds like a little fun and something I do when I'm bored. So I might do that. It's like I'll tell a little story about my life and I animate it just for the hell of it. Anyway, so that's about it. I don't really have much else to say. Just gonna have to edit this audio, make sure it don't sound too derpy. And that's about it. TK is kind of done talking, and I get derp at the end of my audio because I am just that way. I am derp, and I don't know how to say goodbye. So, God bless all of you. Have a good day, good night, or whatever time zone you have. And I will talk to you some other day. So, yeah. Bye.